Information on these events and many more, visit chicagopride.com, Chicago's LGBT headquarters.
There you go. And, of course, Melissa Etheridge is going to be coming to the Genesee Theater on December 7th at 8 o'clock. Well, first, we had a chance to catch up with her, but right now we're going to give away tickets. So caller number, let's do caller number 2. Be fast. Caller number 2 to 773-763-9278. That number again is 773-763-9278. Caller number 2, you're going to win a pair of tickets to see Melissa Etheridge at the Genesee Theater Friday, December 7th at 8 p.m.
She's going to do some holiday tunes. You'll hear in the interview.
You'll hear all about that. Yeah, so we had a chance to sit down and chat with her.
Yeah, we did. She's so wonderful.
She's been, for the second time. She's been on the show before, which is amazing. And here's what she had to say. So, Lady B, whenever you're ready, just rock and roll it.
Melissa, it's been some 30 years since the release of your self-titled debut album. You know, we've been lucky enough to see you perform so many times over the years. You seem to still really love touring. How do you keep it so fresh for yourself and for the audience?
Well, I think the key is keeping it fresh for me, because if I can love every time I go on stage, if I can walk out on stage and hear that applause and that excitement, and be excited myself, then that's what it's all about. That's how I do it. I come with it. It's a funny mixture of I got to play those hits. And I'm so grateful that I have hits that everyone wants to hear and we have fun. But I also, I also want, like, this is the holiday show. So I'm digging in. I do a few songs from my New Thought for Christmas, and I make that. And I make sure that the message that I'm sending, is one of uplifting so that people can come see me over and over and enjoy it.
They do, for sure.
Oh, heck yeah. So this is going to be the holiday show, because I think the last time you were in Chicago, you were touring your Memphis rock sound. Yeah. So now this is a whole new experience, more of a holiday things for folks to enjoy.
Oh, yeah. The Memphis thing was fun. I had horns and background singing. That was a blast.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
Is that the show you did at the Milwaukee, at the Wisconsin State Fair a couple of years ago? Was it the Memphis tour as well?
I don't think so. That was just a state fair, which was really, really fun.
It was fun. I was there. I came and said hi. And, I'm a harmonica player, and I was really impressed by your harmonica chops. I'd heard you play years ago, but it sounded to me like you've been kind of working on it. Or was it just the spirit of the moment?
Well, I have been, about 10, 15 years ago, I realized, hey, I'm going to be doing this for a long time, and how can I enjoy this? And I thought, you know what, it would make me happy if I got better at it. Mm-hmm. So I started really studying the harmonica, and I started really studying my lead guitar playing. And by making that more fun for me, and by getting better at it, it's made my shows better. So
I have to tell you, as a musician myself and as someone that's followed you from day one, when I met you on the XR, remember that boat ride that we did at XR?
That was day one.
That was day one, my friend. So when I heard you playing that guitar and blowing that harmonica like that, the first thing that came to my mind is, wow, she's been working on her chops. And you have. It's really showed.
I want to, it's hard enough being a woman in rock and roll, but I want to make it beyond like anyone's doubt that I'm a rock star. So I said, I got to get in with the guitar. I got to get in. I got to play it. I got to make it undeniable. So that's my plan.
You accomplished that, my friend.
Derdoy. Yeah. Rock star. Hello. It's Melissa Etheridge. Derdoy.
Yeah.
So, Melissa,
I'm going to say that today somewhere.
Yes. Thank you.
You're obviously known for your LGBT activism for decades, but in recent years, you've been also an outspoken advocate for marijuana legalization. Tell us a little bit more about that.
It's funny because it's the cannabis reform and legalization is a lot like the LGBT movement in that it takes people coming out saying, look, I use this medicine. I sleep better because of it. I'm not as anxious because of it. It helps my appetite. Whatever it is, that, or it's just, hey, this is my choice. I just don't want to drink every night anymore. I want to, I don't want to wake up with a hangover. And this is what helps me. And for people to do that and show that, look, I have a job, I contribute to, society, I'm not a stoner, I'm not, whatever the stereotypes are, it really helps to break down the old stereotypes that were put in place, that were just lies.
Yeah.
So that's what it was such good medicine for me when I was on chemo and going through that I just have a deep belief that anyone should be allowed to choose this as an alternative to medicine.
Right on, and here to that.
We believe we're yes.
Thank you.
We are more alike than because I gave up alcohol this year for the first time since I was like 14. And
makes a difference, doesn't it?
You know what? To wake up clear in the morning and not have a hangover is a gift that I never thought of. Realize how important it is. And but I also have a medical card here in Illinois. It's legal, and it's been great. And let's just say it's been.
Well, there you go.
I'm tracking with you, my friend. I'm tracking with you.
Right on.
Ellen brought up the fact that you've been such a huge activist within the LGBTQ community. You really paved the way for so many artists by coming out, by making that declarative statement, yes, I am. And nowadays, there are so many young people who feel like they're able to be freer and more open with their sexual identity. How does that make you feel, knowing that you were one of the people that initially paved the way?
Oh, you know what? I have my heart beats so fully when, someone under 30 will come up to me and say, wow, you really, what you did meant a lot. Or anybody actually coming up to me saying, because of you, it really helped me coming out. I realized, even though I was in a small town, I could do this. And it just shows to me how when each of us live our truth, that's the best thing we can do to inspire other people.
Amen.
So I'm honored. And what's funny is a lot of these kids that are coming out, they've never even heard of me. So it's all good.
But you never know. No, because yes, I am. I killed my CD. Yes, it was a CD at the time. Mm-hmm. I just that was on a constant loop. And it was really great to see here is somebody who was powerful and strong and amazingly talented, and yes, a rock star, and out there doing it. And it was just any sort of professional opportunities are open to me because look what she's doing. And
Great role model.
I just want to say thank you from a personal perspective.
Yes, we both say thank you for that. You do seem so positive about the state of the world these days. I mean, when it's so easy to get down about the state of LGBT rights, civil rights in general. Yeah. What message do you have for those of us who struggle to put a positive spin, Melissa, on what's going on around us right now?
Yeah, well, that's our job, is to not struggle at it, but know and believe. And I've lived long enough to see things change. I was in Berlin when the Berlin Wall came down.
Wow.
I happened to have a show that night. I saw what people can do, people desiring peace and giving every human being a chance. And it's a you know it in your heart. You feel it. You know that it's right. And that's all we need to do, is sit on that and go, I believe in I believe that all of this is pushing all of us to want more peace, to desire it quicker. So we're actually going to get where we wanted to be quicker because of all this insanity. So let's just hold on. Let's believe in love. Let's believe in each other. And then go out and work it on all those small little ways, giving a smile, being kind. Mm-hmm. Just being kind all day long can make a huge difference.
Amen to that. We were at an event with Stephanie Miller, our station sponsored. She brought her Sexy Liberal Blue Wave tour to Chicago. And Jan Schakowsky, who's a congressperson from Illinois in the area here in Chicago, said her husband's an eternal optimist, and his hope is that this horrible, horrible era that we're going through with the current administration will usher in the most progressive time in our history. And I think what you're saying kind of reflects that, hopefully, that hope.
Yes. That's it. Let's hold on to that. Let's go. Let's understand, we live in a world of balance, and for it to be this bad means that it's going to be really, really good. Let's hold on to it. Let's believe that.
All right, from your mouth.
Yeah.
But also one great way to kind of help keep that positivity, of course, is music.
Music.
Yay!
Your music.
Yes.
And now I know you're coming to the Genesee Theater on December 7th, and we are super excited to see you. But so this is going to be your holiday show, but are you working on some new stuff?
Yes, sir. I am.
Yay! Thank you. Oh.
Well, that's a gay yay.
I know. Well, welcome to the gay
Scotty.
show. That's me. Gay yay, Scotty.
So the last couple of years have been very inspirational, and I have completed my new album, and it is set. The first single is set to come out in January. And it is not only my interpretation of the last couple of years, but there's some personal songs on there. There's some. I really let myself be I'm just going to go write these songs. I'm going to record them like I've always done for the past 25 years, and just go in there and put it down and give it to the world. The album is called The Medicine Show. And
what's behind the title?
Well,
I have an idea, but I want to hear what you have
I know,
to
me
say.
too, but I want to hear too.
Yeah. It is about medicine and what we consider medicine, and the song, the first track is The Medicine Show, and it's kind of a celebration rock. It's like straightforward rock about, come on, we gotta get over these these funny things that hold us back from, like we were talking about cannabis, understanding, and LGBT, and just understanding all the difference and how we can power ourselves through this. It's not as heavy as I'm making it, but the song.
I know, I'm like, ooh, this is real deep, Melissa Etheridge. This is real deep.
Well, ultimately, when you finish the album, you'll go, but it is uplifting. It is very uplifting.
So is it safe to assume that the show at the Genesee will include holiday tunes, some old favorites, and some new songs from the Medicine Show?
Probably not going to do anything for the Medicine Show.
Okay.
Yet.
Girl, you got to save that for the next tour.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing, the few holiday songs, definitely doing the hits. We will sweat and scream and holler. And, and then there's always, the request here and there that I'll pick up an old song somebody wants to hear, and I'll do it.
Cool. A question for you about listening to music these days. Who do you see following in your footsteps, I should say, musically and socially as an activist? Anybody out there that's gotten your attention, gotten your ear?
Wow, there's... whenever anyone asks me that question, immediately everything flies right out of my head, and I'm like, oh. And an hour from now, I'll go, God, I should have mentioned them. But what I see is a wave, a beautiful wave of women making music and writing from their heart, writing material that moves them, making music that moves them, working out of the mainstream and not worrying about it, and collecting their fan base and just moving forward and just being themselves. And of course, I can't think of anyone right offhand.
That's all right.
But it's more of I feel this, when I do hear new music and I do see new, especially female artists and how they're doing it, and a few of them are even saying that I am their inspiration.
I'm sure that you are for many of them. Do you think it's easy?
Super happy.
Do you think it's a little easier for them now than it was for you back then in the 80s?
It is completely different. I can't say it's easier. I can't. It's just different. I had to play a radio game. Most new artists now will not have any chance to get on the radio.
That's true.
So their job is to make as great a music as they can, make it because they love it, and make people want to come hear you. Present something live that nobody else can, because lots of people can sit in their bedrooms and make music, and that can get on the radio. But if you're a real artist, you got to change. You got to start making radio come to you. For you guys to reach out and go, wow, we want to play this song because it's so, it makes us feel this way. You got to be so good in your own art that it doesn't matter, and that's when people come. That's when people come to see you, and that's when you build your fan base.
So true.
Yeah. Wait, when was Yes I Am released? I'm having this big, brilliant idea for you.
Yeah.
Because I think when was it out?
It was 25 years ago, September, this fall.
Oh, yeah. Really? See, okay, so here we go. You take all of these inspiring young women who are out there rocking and rolling and doing their things, and you collaborate and you do a remix of Yes I Am. You do every track with these new queer women and queer folks that are out there. I think it'd be huge.
That's a good idea.
So that and Der Doy, you can take that away. Take the remix of Yes I Am and Der Doy. You are welcome, Melissa Etheridge.
You got it. All right.
I saw that you performed the national anthem at Monday Night Football at Lambeau Field a couple weeks ago. Did you feel that you were cheating on your beloved Chiefs at all, or how did that feel for you?
I think they understand, because it's a marriage. My wife, as huge a Packer fan as I am a Chiefs fan,
right?
And I have a great sense of respect for that. And they're National League, different conference. So I'm okay there.
Good.
I mean, if she was a Bronco fan or a Raiders fan, I might have. Would really, I would have problems. But we play. Packers and Chiefs play once every 5 years, I think. So that's okay. And oh my gosh, Lambeau is like the Vatican of football.
I guess so. Yeah, that's what we hear. We're Bears. I'm a Bears fan. Scott doesn't do sports ball.
Whatever, sports ball.
But cute. I'm a big Bears fan. So so Lambeau is our competition. But I respect them, because I hear it's just a shrine. It's just unbelievable.
It truly is. And to let a big old lesbian like me get up there and sing for everybody.
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta love that. You gotta love it. And I just love those situations where I can take an opportunity for people to go, oh, that wasn't so bad. She's actually kind of good, for a gay.
Look at that patriotic gay out there. She's really singing that national anthem.
Converting them one fan at a time.
Hey, now,
80,000 of them, yeah.
Yes, there you go.
That's all.
No, wait, no, now early next year, like in 2019, aren't you doing a big, Melissa Etheridge cruise?
Oh, yes, you should come on that.
Heck yeah.
Is there still room?
Love that. Oh, yeah. Get a cabin today. Book it. I mean, it's booking up, but it's really, really a good time. It's not only is it just great to be around wonderful people. I mean, of course, lots of gays, of course, lots of women, but there's men, there's straight, there's, undecided. There's all kinds of people on the boat, but they all know it's completely tolerance. And there's just, it's a beautiful boatload of people that love music. And this year we've got Sean Colvin and Joan Osborne and Paula Cole.
What?
And
what?
Yes, they're all. Yes.
No.
So it's all about amazing music. You every day you'll just be surrounded by music on a boat with amazing people in the middle of the gorgeous, Gulf of Mexico. It's just I didn't even think I'd enjoy it as much as I do, and I do.
I'm sure you do. And when is it? Do you know the dates? Do you remember the dates offhand?
Yeah, it's the first week of April. It's like March 31st to April 7th.
That would be during my birthday week. Maybe I'll tell my wife. Guess what I want for my birthday, honey?
There we go. Or I think we should get the station to do it, and we'll do the show live from the Melissa Etheridge cruise. That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
We'll make those undecided very decided by the end of that week. You know what I'm saying?
Sean's an old friend of mine. We came up together in music in Southern Illinois back in the 70s. So it'd be fun to be with her again. Yeah.
That's Mama.
Yeah.
Okay. We're working on it. I'm thinking about it.
Come on.
Cool. Well, okay, so there's so many ways to enjoy Melissa Etheridge. You've got Melissa Etheridge coming up on December 7th at the Genesee Theater for a holiday concert. In January, we've got the new album is dropping, as the kids say.
Medicine Show.
The Medicine Show. And then you can all just go get a cruise and escape the winter gloom and at the end of March.
Perfect.
Come follow me.
We will come follow you.
I'm going to come to your
I'm gonna
window.
come to your window. I'm
I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything. I'm sure
We're
you're
gonna
probably
throw water
sick of
on
that.
each
I'm going
other.
to bring a glass of
I
water.
want to come over. All of it.
All that good stuff and everything that I'm sure you've never heard before.
Of course
Oh
not.
my gosh, Melissa Etheridge, you are a gosh darn
national treasure.
There
You
we
are.
are. That's what we have decided. You're an inspiration for everybody, and we cannot wait. We're thankful that a real rock star is gracing us once again on the show. And go out there and just kick some ass. Keep doing
That's
it.
my plan.
And you do. And you
Thank
do kick
you.
some ass. And we're going to be there. Hopefully, I'll see your show in December 7th.
Come say hi backstage. Come on.
I will.
Right on. All right, Melissa
All right,
Etheridge.
love you.
Thank you so much.
you so much, Melissa.
All right, you guys. Much love. Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Ain't no
Thanks.
lie. Bye. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. And so does Julie from DeKalb. She is the winner of tickets to go see Melissa Etheridge at the Genesee Theater. We can't wait.